Man, it's like I'm reliving my childhood all over again. Good job, Sony, for incorporating the nostalgia sparingly, not just for the sake of me being like a happy little boy again, but somehow weaving that into the story perfectly. I'll explain about that in a few moments without any spoilers, but for now, cue the intro. Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? G to the S here. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the third and supposedly last and final film in the Tom Holland trilogy, Spider-Man No Way Home. With Spider-Man's identity now revealed, our friendly neighborhood web-slingers unmasked, and no longer able to separate his normal life as Peter Parker from the high stakes of being a superhero. When Peter asks for help from Doctor Strange, the stakes become even more dangerous, forcing him to discover what it truly means to be Spider-Man. Now, first things first, when it comes to the movie's use of CG visuals, it's a no-brainer at this point. No surprise whatsoever. They always look fantastic. Even when it comes to the camera work and cinematography, even in the mix of the film's action sequences, which I will discuss in more detail momentarily, but the swooping camera shots look stunning in this movie. So again, no need to discuss it even further. All I have to say is, keep up the impressive work. Let's see if you can keep this up from here. Also, immense kudos to director Jon Watts for coaching your actors and actresses with so much emotion towards the middle act of the movie. Like, no spoilers, but there's a scene where Peter breaks down, and the way he's coping with that situation, in terms of both character development and execution, really feels relatable and emotional. Again, just go watch the movie and you'll find out what I'm talking about. But I can tell Jon Watts really put in the work when it comes to coaching his celebrities to show some emotion during their lowest moments. It really goes to show you that directors do have a passion for filmmaking, unlike some other directors out there that think otherwise. Most directors think that since they don't have to try to put in the work, their job is to get someone else to phone in their lines to complete the scene. But that's not how that works. A good director's job is to tell the actor, pull back on that, give it more energy, show some emotion to make the scene more impactful for the audience. And if the actor or actress, depending on the gender, gives it the best performance, then the audience can relate to the character within the movie. That's how you grab the audience's attention. Take notes, people. But still, point is, Jon Watts did an incredible job with the direction in this movie. Tom Holland crushed it as the MCU Peter Parker. Zendaya dominated her role as MJ. Benedict Cumberbatch did awesome in this movie as well. Even some of the classic people who appeared in this movie. Again, no spoilers. But they also did a good job for what they contributed to the film. They all did fantastic in this movie. Keep up that streak, guys. Also, getting back on the action sequences, they all serve a meaning to weave into the story. It's not like X-Men Dark Phoenix, where the action sequences are there just for the sake of entertainment. Yeah, sure. Action sequences get me entertained in every action movie I watch. But they have to have a purpose for what they're fighting for. And this movie answers that question perfectly. They all have a purpose and they look fantastic to watch. Kudos to Sony Pictures for incorporating their use of action sequences in this movie. Keep that beat going. I also thought the storyline in this movie was interesting to watch. Peter Parker getting help from Doctor Strange to make everyone forget that he's Spider-Man? That's something worth seeing. And I think the trailers did an excellent job at not spoiling anything that is going to feature in the movie itself. All the other scenes are either not featured in one of them, or they just changed up the dialogue that are from the trailers in this movie just for the sake of the hype train. Either way, props to the marketing team for making it vague enough to grab our attention. That's how movie marketing should be handled. Now, as for the comedy in this movie, sure, it's not for everybody. I get that. But at the same time, they're very effective. In fact, I even caught myself laughing at certain parts in this movie. Most of the comedy is situational or jokes that felt personal to the characters. But they don't milk them in, and that's what I love about it. So to all the people that are watching this video complaining that there's too much humor in this movie, you clearly don't know what you want. Spidey is known for his humor, his quips, and his way of taunting his main villains just to jokingly egg them on. But that's the main reason why we love him for it. If you don't like it, then you can get your big hiney out of here. Don't let the door hit you on your way out. Nobody wants you here. So overall, in the end, I thought Spider-Man No Way Home was a fitting conclusion to Tom Holland's character arc. It was emotional, fun, action-packed, hilarious when it needed to, and the characters are very poignant and relatable. In short, I had a blast with this movie. And as a result, I obviously rate Spider-Man No Way Home a solid 5 out of 5 stars. Again, some of you annoying J. Jonah Jamesons out there want to hate on this movie just for the sake of you hating it. The whole Spider-Man threat or menace type of hate. Go ahead. Boycott this movie all you want. But we are true Spidey fans and we have the right to enjoy this movie. Highly recommend it. So Spider-Man No Way Home. Have you seen it? If you haven't, fine. Be that way. See if I care. Boycott it all you want. But for those of you who have seen it, come back and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share it with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos that I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out in a future video, just follow me on both Instagram and Twitter and I will choose one of my Synodroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. Also, I have a TikTok account where I do whistle covers and I do singing duets with my sister every once in a blue moon as well. So if you guys are interested, the link's also down below in the description. And also, if you want to subscribe to my gaming channel, there's either a link in the description or at the icon card at the top right corner of your screen. Go over there, subscribe, and let's just have fun together. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.